Hello and welcome to God's Minute. I'm Pastor Jonathan Conrad. I'm the senior pastor at St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Wilmington, North Carolina. This week, we are going fishing and looking at John 21, a very interesting chapter that wraps up John's Gospel. And today's passage has me thinking about spring break. So let's get to it. Afterward, Jesus appeared again to his disciples by the Sea of Galilee. It happened this way. Simon Peter, Thomas, also known as Didymus, Nathanael from Cana in Galilee, the sons of Zebedee, and two other disciples were together. I'm going out to fish, Simon Peter told them, and they said, We'll go with you. So they went out and got into the boat, but that night they caught nothing. It was my senior year in college, and my friends and I were making our plans to head to Clearwater, Florida for our spring break. What started out as a group of six quickly grew to a group of 12. So we had to figure out how to get everybody there, how many cars we needed, and who goes with whom. Took a lot of work. So we get to Clearwater, and I still remember this to this day. As we got out of the cars, my friend Scott said, Okay, now what do we do? We spent so much time planning our trip, but we didn't spend any time making actual plans on what to do once we got to Clearwater. So, in our passage today, the disciples are having a spring break moment. The resurrection has happened. Jesus appeared to them in a locked room. Jesus showed Thomas that he was back and he was real, and Jesus gave all of them the Holy Spirit. But as we start chapter 21, the disciples have no clue what to do. With the resurrection a reality, what are they supposed to do now? Their answer? Fishing. So in John 21, Jesus shows them and us another answer. You see, with the resurrection a reality, going back was no longer an option, and Jesus has plans for them and all of us. The point of the resurrection is not to go back to what we know, it is not to go back to who we were. You see, spring break is a break in the action. The resurrection is ongoing, it never stops and it never will. And so the only planning we need to think about is how we can live in the resurrection reality and share God's grace with those around us. Now, what do? We worship, we proclaim, and we live, just like Jesus planned it. And that will do it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow with another edition of God's Minute. Until then, you take care. God bless. Come worship with us at St. Paul's Lutheran Church every Sunday. If you are in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, join us for our outdoor worship service at 9 a.m. Holy Communion is served and masks are required. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. You can also watch our 11 a.m. traditional service via live stream on our YouTube channel. If you are in need of Holy Communion, come on by between 12 and 1 p.m. when we offer our drive-through communion, where you can receive the sacrament, pick up a devotional, and our weekly newsletter. Gluten-free wafers and grape juice are available if you need those items. We invite you to support St. Paul's and our ministries through financial giving. You can give in several ways: online, text, check, cash, and drafting from your bank account. Your financial support helps bring God's grace to all. And at St. Paul's Lutheran Church, all means all.